Hey folks, welcome to Cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline. Today we're going to barbecue some jerk chicken wings using Walker's Wood jerk seasoning. So let's sit back and enjoy the ride.
So boys and girls, let's go season our wings, and here's our list of ingredients.
You'll need wings, S.P.G, Walker's Wood jerk seasoning, and for the sauce you'll need ketchup, barbecue sauce, honey, jerk seasoning, and bay.
So boys and girls, here I have 2 to 3 pounds of chicken wings. I'm going to start off seasoning them with some of Drunken Chef's Barbecue S.P.G. I will have a link to his website in the show notes below. The reason why I'm using the S.P.G is because the Walker's Wood jerk seasoning isn't all that salty. And now for the star of the show, we are going to be adding our Walker's Wood hot and spicy jerk seasoning. Into the pool we are going in with 3 to 4 tablespoons of our Walker's Wood hot and spicy jerk seasoning. There is also a mild version to this to those who cannot handle the heat. Now it's time to take your God-given hand and get that seasoning incorporated all over those wings. You want to give those wings a good old massage. I've added 2 tablespoons already. Now I'm going to go in with 1 more tablespoon because I feel that the wings can take a little more of that jerk seasoning. Well, you know the drill. You want to give those wings a good old massage one more time. And this is what your wings should look like after you have finished seasoning them. After you have finished incorporating the seasoning, you want to let this sit in the fridge and marinate for at least 2 to 3 hours. Even 24 hours will be better. While our wings are marinating, let's whip up a quick glaze to baste them with. Here I have half to 3/4 cup of ketchup. Next in the pool we are going in with a hot and spicy barbecue sauce, about half to 3/4 cup. And remember guys, I will have the full ingredient list in the show notes below. And to help balance off the heat, we are going in with 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of honey. Of course, we can't forget the star of the show, our Walker's Wood hot and spicy jerk seasoning. Here we're going to add 1 to 1.5 tablespoons into the pool. To help thin it out and add another layer of flavor, we're going to add some bay, about 1/4 to 1/2 cup. Now we're going to take our whisk and give this a good old whiz and make sure we get everything all incorporated. Now we're going to give it a good old taste. And it could do with a bit of more of that seasoning. So I'm going to add about 1/2 tablespoonful, and that should do it. Give it a good old whiz one more time and give it that taste, and we are spot on. And when next you see me again, we'll be out by our trusty old chebba. Oh yes folks, and we are back at our trusty old chebba, and here you can see we have it set up for some indirect cooking. And what I mean by that is that we have our coals lit to one side of the pit. I also have 1 chunk of apple wood for some smoke. To prevent our wings from sticking, I'm just going to hit our grill rack with some Crisco spray. Well boys and girls, it's time to get our wings done, and we're going to be placing them opposite the hot coals. As you can see, I have a piece of foil laid down, and that makes for easy cleanup. The ambient temp should be running at about 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you like what you have seen so far,
don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and click the post notifications for more.
And with that being said, let's put the cover on and let the chebba do its thing. Well, it's about 20 minutes since we put on our wings, and as you can see, they're taking on a nice color. Now we're going to flip those wings so we can get some even cooking going on. And folks, I can tell you that the aroma that the wings are giving off here is over the top. So we're going to put the cover on and we're going to let this go for about another 20 minutes. And in the miracle of time, another 20 minutes has gone by. Now it's time to check our internal temp of the wings. As you can see, we are clocking in at around 155 to 160 degrees. So let's get a close-up of one of those wings. Oh yes, and you can see that puppy is looking mighty fine. We have gotten that nice golden brown color. Remember that sauce we made earlier on? Well, now it's time to get some of that sauce on those wings, and that's another layer of flavor. Now that we have gotten the wings all nice and sauced up, it's time to put the cover on, and we're gonna let this go for about another 10 minutes. Well, another 10 minutes has gone by. Now it's time to flip those wings over and put them directly over the hot coals to get a bit of char, and you know that's a next level of flavor. While the wings are over the hot coals, it's time to get a bit of sauce on the flip side of those wings. Now that we have finished saucing the wings on the flip side, we're going to turn them back over and we're going to hit it with some more sauce one more time. Well, boys and girls, now that we have sauced the wings on both sides and we have gotten that nice char, it's time to put them back opposite the hot coals where we're going to check the internal temp. There you go, boys and girls, we are reading at 184 and climbing. Now we're going to run a bit of a B-roll where you can get a close view of the wings on the grill before we get them off. Well folks, let's get the wings off the grill onto the plate and we're gonna head inside. And you know the drill by now, we're gonna get it on the board, fasten our seat belts and get ready for a drive-by. Let's go!
Well, boys and girls, here's our hot and spicy jerk wings, and they were so tasty.